Welcome back, everybody, here to Minor Mountain as we got Williamson and Logan set to do battle here in the King of the Queens of the Mountains tournament as it's our final boys game of the day. And right now, Miles Moore and Fletcher Simpkins throwing down some big slams over here in the warm-up line.
Yeah, we didn't see him in the first game here today. Whenever they pulled off the win over Lenore.
He was here.
Yeah, he was here. He just wasn't in the game. But, yeah, now we see him out here in the warm-up line. Hopefully we'll get to see him participate in this one.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, guys, if you want speed, and it's that young man right there. I mean, that kid is so fast, man. Fastest middle school kid I've covered in years, like maybe ever. Like, you know, he's got David Jones type speed. The guys, let's thank our sponsors here real quick. Justin Markham will get you the outcome you're looking for, the judgment you deserve. Hit Markham Law Office up for all your legal needs. Located in Williamson, West Virginia. Kermit Western Auto, Evans Auto Repair, Mountaineer Buildings, Amish-made buildings, and they'll build to your specifications. They are located outside US 119 on outside Chapmanville on US 119. Hit them up, guys. They got buildings any size, and when you go, if you're wanting a building, you'll leave with a building. You know, they got great pavement plans, great pavement structures. Make sure you hit Mountaineer Buildings up for all your building needs. I think Eric Home Drug. Eric Home Drug will take care of all your pharmaceutical needs in the Chapmanville area. Thank Michael Baker and our friends at Eric Home Drug. Also want to thank Diamond Flagging Company. Trailhead Bar and Grill, Jamie and Leroy. I'll tell you, as soon as the day's over, I'm going to hit Trailhead up wide open. And then 1910 Steakhouse. You ever ate 1910 Steakhouse?
I literally live right across the street from it, and I have not gone in there yet. I don't know why.
Listen, go in there and eat their cheese fries.
I've seen the pictures, and they look delicious.
Yeah, they're a different form of cheese fries, but they're good, man. United Motorsports. Locations in Danville, Belfry, and Logan. Guys, I also have a location in Pikeville. Hit them up for all your side-by-side needs. That's United Motorsports. Smokey Armstrong, guys, they do so much for D&D and mountain athletes. We can't thank them enough. Starter Sports Bar and Grill, located in Williamson, West Virginia. Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Chiefs Roadhouse, located in Logan at the Fountain Place Plaza. Logan Regional Medical Center. A&H Supply. 304 Motorsports Park, maybe the most unique setup in all I would say in the U.S. They're probably the most unique drag strip in America. Hit them up. They are located in Del Barton, West Virginia, and they're having a big concert. The Creekers coming up there soon.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's a big deal. And Logan Bank and Trust. And then White Eye Care, keeping the focus on mountain athletics, Chris.
Always and forever.
That's it. Can't do it without our sponsors, guys. Make sure you shoot them a message, and if you feel froggy, please give them a thank you and let them know how much they are appreciated. Just go like their page. Let's get their followers up, and show them how much they mean. Because, guys, I promise you, when I say we can't do it, every dime that comes in D&D Sports Network is through local sponsors. And, we don't get grants or anything like that.
Yeah.
Everything is through local businesses. So without them, we're nothing. They are the heroes.
Absolutely. Like you said, you got to have resources to do what you're doing, and they provide us very well and provide their community so well. So thank all of you again.
You see, Jimmy Johnson says that's what you need, Darryl, is a big steak, baked potato, and a salad. Said take the wifey out tonight. Listen, Jimmy, I can't get my wife to leave the bedroom. She wants to lay in there in that bed all day. Now that she's pregnant, it's always too hot. It's too cold, too hot.
You know what, Brianna, I feel that. I don't like leaving the bedroom either if I don't have to.
I'm just kidding. Listen, she's one of the hardest working women you'll ever find.
Yeah.
Like around the house and stuff. But she's a homebody. She don't like to leave. I guess in her mind, she's found her big chunk of Love, and she says, "Hey, listen, I'm gonna stay right here and take care of my big chuck of honey." Yeah.
So I said the only reason I leave the house is to go to work.
Sinks it! Fletcher Simpkins with a rainbow 3 there. See some of the D&D Hornets sprinkling in here.
Yeah, good to see that dominant team coming up next here on the D&D Sports Network.
Yeah.
Great coaching staff getting their girls together. 2-0 yesterday.
Coming back. Logan, nice job. Gets the ball in, kicks out. And that's Trey Trammell, right?
That was Owen Browning. Again, he had the first points of the game.
Owen Browning, I'm pretty sure that's the younger brother of Derek Browning.
That's what I said. We've definitely put together some family trees today.
Yeah. Now coming back the other way, they'll swing it around. Warren to Fletcher. Fletcher again.
Oh.
And he sinks it. He's found a home for the 3 ball. 2 in a row for Fletcher Simpkins. No, they're going to give him 2 on that.
They're coming out firing on a lot more efficiently than they did in their first game against Lenore. Oh, nice banker there again. Now we're seeing some of the glass used as that one was Trammell knocked it down. Now, this is where I have a question. Is that Trey Trammell, is he kin to Forrest Trammell, who I used to watch play basketball from the bench I was sitting on because Forrest was a pretty good ball player, and I just now hit me.
Miles Moore showing activity on the glass. He may be. I'd say a good chance.
Yes, sir. And I found your loose Gatorade there.
Yeah, there you go. Chris, was you a Logan or Chapmanville kid?
I was a Logan kid. I ended up graduating from there. I transferred down to Chapmanville for about 2 weeks in 10th grade, and it was just too hard for my family to have me go to Chapmanville, my brother go to Logan, so I had to be the one to cave and go back to Logan. But, now I teach down in Chapmanville and everything, and I live in Logan. So, I love both communities. And I love where I get to live and be at and get to work at. I said, it's a lot of fun.
So you're a lot like Seth Hayner, you're a turncoat.
I've had people say that to me before, and I was like, well, I just needed a place to live and work.
There you go.
Said it wasn't my thought that I was being a traitor.
Swing it in.
Simpkins, that was a tough shot from the wing, but that one too strong. Yeah, some people do. They get very, very passionate about that. And, I just told somebody before, I said, look, being a Logan Wildcat or a Chapmanville Tiger fan, it's not paying my bills. I said, I got to go where I can live and be able to afford something. So I was all for getting a job wherever. That was the interesting thing. I actually applied for the Logan tennis job the same time Justin Turner did. And Justin got the job. I ended up taking the one in Chapmanville, and I think it worked out pretty good for both of us.
I'm telling you, Fletcher Simpkins, 3 shots from the same spot, same result for Fletcher.
He just needs to get the toe off the line at this point.
Yeah.
He's knocked them all down, but a couple of them have been twos.
Looky there, and Abraham answers the bell with a 3 of his own.
So these two teams who had trouble scoring in their first games today, Logan lost big to Chapmanville. Williamson with a late win over Lenore. They're firing away well here early. Oh yeah, here's a little fun fact for you, actually, Darryl. I was in the class that was the first class that went to Logan Middle School.
Okay.
I was the last ones at Logan Central Junior High, and then went over there. We actually got to pick the mascot for Logan Middle School. Yeah, our group that was going into 8th grade, they had us vote on what the mascot was.
How in the world did you come up with Timberwolves?
A lot of us just like the Minnesota Timberwolves at the time for whatever reason. I don't know. We like their collars. We didn't want it to be the same as the Logan Wildcats. So me and several of our buddies, we went around convincing everybody that Timberwolves was the best way to go, and we ended up getting our way. So
I like it.
I did. That was one of those things that just kind of hit me again. I was like, yeah, we did vote on that, didn't we?
I like it.
I'm surprised they gave us that much power.
well, I can tell you one time when I was a Runyon Raider, we ended up taking and we buried a coffee cans as time capsules and
that.
buried it out in the thing. And I remember, only thing I remember putting in there was a cassette tape.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I put a cassette tape, mixed tape, so I had a little Vanilla Ice and stuff like that in it. Yeah.
Someone's going to find that.
Yeah.
Like, what in the world?
Here's David Jones in the house.
He did make it.
Nice job. And
Ooh.
Trammell goes down. Is it Trammell? Yes, sir.
That was Browning.
Browning, okay. Get them all mixed up. Yeah, David signing autographs down here. The kissing baby signing autographs. The we got his Williamson Wolfpack.
His Williamson Wolfpack.
Yeah. Well, he's got 2 superstars on this team right now that'll be coming up next year. Miles Moore, as again I said, fastest kid maybe since David Jones in middle school football, and then Fletcher Simpkins, high IQ. Mm-hmm. You know, this kid going to the Manning camp. You know, I mean,
I think he's coming up.
Yeah, 18th. Yeah, so this week, this coming week. Yeah. Hats off to him, but. I'm going to hand this over to David here and walk down here with the girls.
Yeah, again, Coach McCoy's got work to do now. His girls getting set face-off coming up at 6 o'clock tonight. So Coach Jones gracious enough to come in and keep me company.
That's right, yeah. it works when I live right down on the hill.
That's the tough part. It's like, are you busy? It's like, yeah, fine.
Right.
It's hard to say it's out of my way.
I'm actually getting ready. I leave tomorrow. I go up to Charleston tomorrow for the North-South game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from here, me and Coach Belcher from Chapmanville.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
That will.
We're going to have a good time, man. Anytime you have those all-star games, they're fun, you know.
Yeah, and it's awesome that you guys very much got to be asked to be a part of that.
Yeah, me and him he's the D coordinator. I'm actually going to be doing the DBs and running backs and
That's
stuff.
awesome.
So this will be pretty cool.
I did. When I saw that with you guys, I was like, we don't often get a lot of the recognition we deserve down here, and you guys definitely have deserved that, what you've done with these programs. Yeah. And Darryl and I, this game number 8 today.
I've been watching.
Oh, have you now? Have you now? I don't know whether to apologize or not to you for
it's been going
Darryl and I's performance.
It's been going good.
Yes, we did 7 yesterday over at Pike Central, Kentucky, and
I've seen those too.
Yeah, did you see that last game?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a crazy ending. Perry Central kid hit one from just inside half court to win it by 1. So we've had some good basketball. Again, Williamson won a nail-biter here earlier, and if they can win this one, then they're in a good position going into tomorrow. Logan really needs this to try and keep any hopes of tomorrow alive after losing earlier today.
And is this a double elimination tournament?
That was something I asked earlier, and it didn't seem to be the case. I said maybe that is what it is, but they just kind of said, whoever wins today, they come out of the pool.
Okay.
And I was like, what does that mean?
Yeah. I'm just assuming that's tomorrow's games, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, so basically just if they win, they're good. If they lose, we may not see them again.
Right.
But yeah, right now Chapmanville and Birch are the only 2-0 teams today. Williamson trying to join them at 2-0. Again, that was a big win Williamson had over Lenore. Lenore would have gone to 2-0 had they beat Williamson earlier today.
Yeah, I know Coach Charles very well for the Williamson staff. And he does a great job, man. He's very involved, and during this offseason, he got, their schedule ready. So this team is not surprising in his second year, going into his second year.
There's a little floater up, that one off for Warren. And get a loose ball foul. But, yeah, one thing that I noticed a lot in that first game, they play very tough defense. They really get after it on the defensive side of the ball. They've got active hands everywhere. They just play really smart basketball. And you add to that a lot of the athleticism, a lot of the quickness that you have. Again, this could be a very dangerous team going forward. Again, they had trouble scoring the ball in that first game. And this game's been a little bit better so far, but, you create turnovers like this with Simpkins, it gives you opportunities. Good job by Sanders getting back over and cutting it off. So get it left wing 3, almost banked in that time by Eli Warren. Williamson still controls it, top of the key jumper. That one rolls out, but there's a nice offensive board by Miles Moore. And we didn't see him in the first game today, Coach, but he's one of the more promising athletes in the Williamson area right now. A lot of people excited about him. I know you probably are too.
Oh, yeah. He come from a great stock. That is for sure.
Yeah, I got to go there with JJ earlier this year. I think Mingo County Championship in football. Them and Mate won, and got to watch him just have a stellar performance in that championship game. Out front, straight on 3. This one too strong from Trammell. Rebound fought for, taken away by Williamson. And all even at 11 apiece here in the first half. Get it back top of the key, straight on 3, and that one falls for Augie Warren again. He had the Steph Curry go-to-sleep 3 in the last game against Lenore. Again, they were up by 1. They got the steal with about 20 seconds left, and Warren just stepped into a 3. It was a no yes if you ever saw it. But he just had ice water in his veins on that one and buried a huge shot.
Yeah, Warren he comes from a great line of athletes too, which his oldest brother, Sonny Warren. I got the privilege of coaching him. And he come from a great stock, man. Very, very great. His dad right down there, that's who I'm pointing at. That's Duran.
He's trying to ignore you now. Yeah, big 3 right there to go for Dawson Sanders, as we're all even at 14 apiece with 4:06 left in the half. We'll be back right after this on the D&D Sports Network. .405 remaining here in what has been a tight affair in this first half. 14-14 apiece between Williamson and Logan. Chris Kidd and Coach David Jones here. Darryl McCoy getting set to coach right before our eyes here tonight.
What time he go on at 6 today?
Yeah, he's next up, baby. He's on deck. It is. I said it would be a thrill to see him get thrown out of this game.
I will get. I promise you guys, I will get every bit of that if he does. I promise you, I will.
There ain't gonna be no cutaways. There ain't gonna be no commercials.
There is no cutaway commercial. Bigs going up. You will get to see live action. Coach Darryl McCoy.
He did. He said, "I get fired up over there." I was like, "All right, let's see it."
He ain't lying. I've been here when he's gotten thrown out.
I'm ready to go down to Pete and just give him $20 and be like, "Hey, just throw him."
I think we might need to do that.
Just get him riled up and throw him out of here. I said that'll get the likes and shares up real big.
It sure will.
Oh, nice. Good move there by Moore. Miles Moore with an N1 opportunity. And this has just been great back and forth fight here between these two. Again, Logan just got boat raced earlier today by Chapmanville. There just wasn't a whole lot they could do in that contest. Chapmanville's size and experience was just a little too much for these younger players from Logan. But this one right here has been a great back and forth game.
I just got finished watching Logan and Frankfurt baseball.
Yeah, I saw Frankfurt ended up winning that one 5-2. So
congratulations to Logan, though, man, on a great season, baseball season, for sure.
Absolutely. And I said, I know it's tough for Coach Gertz and those guys now, but, fact that they're able to get there as consistently as they do and
Yes.
win as much as they do, I mean, that just says so much about that program.
Absolutely.
That's why I joked yesterday. I said, is Coach Gert's going to leave any state championships for the rest of us? I said, baseball, girls basketball, anything else you want to conquer?
How many do you have in baseball? Do you know for sure?
I know as a school they've got 8. And
Oh, wow.
yeah, I think,
In baseball?
yeah. So they've actually got more in baseball than they do in basketball. And obviously Logan's known mostly for their basketball.
Right.
Yeah, I said, baseball, they've been able to rack them up. I said, him and his dad might be even at like 4 apiece on that.
Oh, wow. That's pretty neat. I didn't even know his dad was a coach. He was the other coach.
Yeah, Roger, he coached them through the 80s and 90s and 2000s before Kevin took over. And Roger, he was always considered one of the great baseball minds in the state of West Virginia. Deep 3 on the left side. That went off the mark for Abraham. Now here comes Miles Moore. Here's that speed we talked about. Tries to get in on Abraham to draw some contact, but can't. Gets his own rebound back, and he'll finish. Yeah, you could tell he was wanting to try and draw an and one on that one. He was trying to bait Abraham into coming over and hitting him. Now 20-16, Williamson in the lead as Moore's 3 from the corner won't fall. Rebound given over to Trammell. This one rejected out of the air. Simpkins able to come over and snag it. Now Salyers will bring it across the timeline. We're under a minute to go in this first half. And our last boys game of this pool play. Up ahead off the steal. Now chances Moore tries to catch up and he rejects Trammell at the rim. Man, oh man, the leaping ability and the timing that he has. And that's something that is so key to notice right there is just the timing he has on things. You know, when to jump, when to block, how to create an angle to yeah, I mean, that stuff is just intuitive. You don't really teach it. You just either know how to do it or you don't. Now with 30 seconds left in the half, we'll see if they try and run it down, but Simpkins finds an open spot and he buries a 3. And he had his foot on the line on a couple of those shots earlier in the half, but not this time. Logan trying to find an answer here before halftime, down to 8 seconds to go. Over to the left wing, nice behind the back dribble, back up top for Abraham. He tries to split the defense, goes in, blocked. He wanted a foul, but nothing given, and that'll do it for the first half as Williamson on a 7-0 run closes out the half with the lead by 7. We will step aside for a break and be back for the second half after this as you're watching the King and Queen of the Mountain tournaments with us right here on the D&D Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody. Chris Kidd, Coach David Jones here, Darryl McCoy as well, here from the King and Queen Classic from Mingo Central High School. We'd like to thank some of our sponsors helping us bring you today's action. Markham Law Office, Kermit Weston Auto, Evans Auto Repair, Trailhead Bar and Grill, White Eye Care, the 1910 Steakhouse in downtown Logan, United Motorsports, Mountaineer Buildings, Starter Sports Bar and Grill, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, Chiefs Roadhouse, Logan Regional Medical Center, Logan Bank and Trust, A&H Supply, and 304 Motorsports Park. And thank all of you for everything you do to help us get these games on the air and into your all's homes. Logan trying to come back from a swift little uppercut that Williamson threw at him at the end of the first half. Again, game was tied 16-16, and Williamson closed it out on a 7-0 run. Simpkins will take it in the corner and work it back out front. Warren will go back over to Simpkins. Again, he had a hot first half from the outside, knocked down several key jumpers now, 3 on the way. That one too strong.
Miles is a rebounder machine.
Ooh. Wow, he just was able to hang in the air so well too. But yeah, he's just attacking the rim and attacking the boards here tonight. He is. He's just such a fiery competitor too. Again, he didn't play in the first game today. I don't know if there was any sort of injury or anything.
Looked like he got his ankle was being hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see the brace on it now. See, that's why you make the big bucks, Coach, and I don't. You notice the things that nobody else will notice.
That's my go-to when I look at.
Yeah, I do. I love his shoes too. I said, those stand out. I said that, and the North Carolina shoes I saw earlier today. It's inside Sanders, able to draw contact. See if they call that a shooting foul or not. Sanders wanting those free throws, but I don't think he's going to get them. Yeah, here's the crazy thing too, Coach. You got to get, I believe it's to 10 fouls in the half before you get into the penalty.
Oh.
So, yeah, if it gets down a late game situation, you got a foul, it's going to be kind of tough.
I like that when it comes to games like these.
I do too.
You know?
I do too. Yeah, because running clock, like I said, it helps the games move. You're not there forever, and also it kind of cuts down on the possibility for injuries and things of that nature. So I do. I've enjoyed the running clock tournaments we've had. Oh, Simpkins, what a block.
He said, not in my house.
That's about the fourth one he's had in this game so far. Him and Murphy are
jump ball.
Yeah, but him and Miles Moore, they're just quite a tandem underneath whenever they get to go at it with each other.
They've been playing together for forever too. So if you see Fletch, you're gonna see Miles. That's a great thing. You got your quarterback and your running back together at all times.
Yeah, absolutely. I said you have that bond in football, carry it over into basketball and other things. Simpkins too strong on that three-point attempt. Rebound taken by Tramlin. Now we get a whistle in the backcourt. Going to get a push called here. And as we said, this is our last boys game in pool play today. This is our 8th game. We'll close things out with 2 girls games following this. Again, we've got our D&D Hornets coach.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I told Darryl if they lose, it's his D&D Hornets. But I said he wins or
if he get kicked out, it's definitely his.
This is not representative of us or the D&D Sports Network. All rights reserved.
Disclaimer.
So I'm excited to see Coach McCoy on the sideline. Oh, Simpkins just continues to be a flamethrower as he puts down another 3. He could have had maybe 5 threes already if he hadn't had his toes on the line on 2 of them.
Yeah.
But he's just been amazing in this contest. So a timeout called by Logan with 11:07 to go. We're in the second half. We'll be back here in just a moment on the D&D Sports Network. 26-16. Williamson has opened up a double-digit lead for the first time here in this contest. Chris Kidd, David Jones here with you this evening, along with Darryl McCoy. Now on the far side, Moore is able to draw contact. And they're going to say offensive foul instead against Williamson, so that'll give it back over to Logan. And again, Logan is tied and even at 16 apiece in this game. It's been a 10-0 run going back to the first half. And Sanders unable to break that string, and now taken away by Warren. Comes the Wolfpack into the front court, looking inside. Nice cross-court pass. They fit it back out for Simpkins. Fadeaway jumper in the corner. That one's going to be too strong. Logan comes away with a board. And again, this is where Williamson was at with Lenore. Again, they held a 10-0 lead, just methodically built that lead, but couldn't really extend it. And Lenore was able to hang around long enough to come back and take the lead before Williamson was able to come back and win. So can they continue their point production here tonight as Simpkins able to cash in on that layup. 28-16 now. With 9:40 remaining here in the fourth quarter. It's me and Coach Jones trying to tangle each other up. I think we got it now. I told you, I'm the clumsiest person on earth.
I think I am.
That's what I told somebody. I said I was like a minimal athlete. Like I was good at everything, but I wasn't great at anything. So I was like the guy that'd be like, we'll take Kid. He's not going to kill us. But I said to have had the coordination to have played sports as long as I did, and to just like fall standing up sometimes. I said that makes no sense. Warren will take it off the inbound here. Again, Logan still looking for their first points of the second half. They've been held scoreless for the last 8 minutes of this game going back to the first half. Again, Williamson, they kept Lenore scoreless for 14 and a half minutes in the first half. Yeah, they nearly completely shut out Lenore in the first half. They hit a late three to finally break the string. So it's like I said, this Williamson defense is just tough, because they're contesting everything. That's why I think them and Birch would be an interesting matchup. Birch, a lot the same way. Again, they're just contesting you, forcing you to have to work for every pass, every shot. Now you start to see the things getting forced as well, and that's where you start to see frustration leaking in. Up ahead, they give it off on the wing. That three going to be too strong by Bryson Moore. We get a whistle underneath, another offensive board. That's really been where they've done damage here, Coach, on the offensive glass.
Oh, on the boards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of second shots, second opportunities.
It is, and that's just demoralizing, because you feel like, hey, we got the stop, we got the miss, but we can't get the rebound.
Right. Exactly.
It's just one of the more annoying things for a team to go through, and it does. It wears on you, and Moore able to get it back and lay it in. He's got another two. It is a 14-0 run here for the Wolfpack. Logan trying to find anything on the offensive end right here. Driving in his Trammell, kicks it out. Cross court, almost intercepted. Now it is taken away. Simpkins on a run out, takes it up against Abraham, fakes on him, and he'll lay it in. It's now a 16-0 run going back to the first half. Now here's a three for Abraham. This one off the back iron, taken away by Moore again. He'll take it in 1-on-2, looking to contest. Abraham wanted to take a charge. Moore got rid of it, though. Warren's three off the heel, taken away. So here comes Sanders back the other way. Sanders will give it out to Trammell. 6:47 to go in the second half. Abraham shovels it over. Moore gets caught in no man's land trying to find some space, and Moore rejects him and takes it away. And they're going to give Sanders the benefit of the doubt on a jump ball here, but it'll go to Williamson anyway. We got Augie Warren checking back in, my favorite name of the day. And also we get checking in here for the first time. Oh, boy.
Number one.
I am so sorry for what I'm about to do. Joey
Kobenar.
Kobenar?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Or, I'm sorry, Coher.
Okay. Your coach said it, not me. So I'm going to go with him on this. Joey Coher. So, again, we apologize if anyone has any phonetic pronunciation that's out there. Then
I think it's just like my buddy. I used to play with a kid, and his name that's his last name.
Oh, okay. So you've at least seen the last name before.
I have.
You got more experience than I have with
but,
it.
I mean, everything's different.
Yeah.
So
I'll tell you, the worst one I ever had to do was on radio whenever Logan played Mountain State Prep. All those kids from Mountain State Prep were from overseas. I had no chance. I literally just started calling out numbers.
No, I don't blame you.
Because I was like, guys, you didn't give me a pronunciation sheet or nothing with this. I was like, what am I supposed to do? It's like 7 consonants and vowels in every one of these. I was like, I'm too hick for this. 3 from the corner by Augie Warren won't fall. Logan finally able to get on the board here in the second half. And again, a 9-minute drought in this second half, over 10 minutes in all, is a hard hit there going to the ground. That's wild, though, Coach. Again, 2 games in a row, they've held a team without a point for over 10 minutes.
That is.
You don't see that hardly at all. That's why you said that coaching staff, again, they've done a great job with this group. Nice jumper from the corner as Turner knocks down a 3. Logan maybe starting to find some life here when they absolutely have to have it, trailing by 11 with 4.5 to go. Almost a steal up top. Give it off into the corner, nice feed down low, but Sanders there to knock it away. Regathered though. Sammy Jewell tries to go up and get a whistle and a travel call. Logan with a chance to get it back below 10 now. Still plenty of time left. Abraham will swing it cross court. Trying to find shooters here. Turner's going to leak out over to the left wing. Now here's a drive into the middle. Trammell kicks it out to Sanders. He gets a good look, but left it short. And that will go out of bounds and over to Williamson. And Kermit girls down there getting ready. We see Darryl and the D&D Hornets getting ready down there.
I see Justin McCoy, his assistant. Justin better take over before Darryl get kicked out, you know.
Well, that's what Darryl said. He said, I'm the assistant now, so he goes, I get to be a little bit more of the good guy. He said,
whatever. You'll see.
I'll see.
Yes, sir.
I am interested to see Coach McCoy on this. See, I was the type of coach that I didn't scream and yell at my kids unless they were doing something to embarrass the team or the program. But I was also one of those coaches. I was encouraging, but I would also, under my breath. And then when I went to talk to him about, look, okay, we just got to settle down. Because I had gotten it out of my system by that point.
And then go, I've been there, done that several times.
Yeah, I told my parents, I said, there's a reason I coach outside the gate and away from all of you. I said,
I did that in our 7-on-7 yesterday.
Yeah.
They just started doing things that we don't do in our program. And, I mean, it come out. Because I don't never say nothing during our 7-on-7s. And then it came out. They all was like, oh, God.
I'm not going to lie, Coach. If you start screaming at me, I'd probably cry, too. I'm not built like you. I'm not built for that. Trammell will bring it back out. Into the corner, a low throw. It gets by Abraham as he couldn't corral it. Now time started to tick away here from Logan as we close in on 2 minutes to go. Again, do have a game going on in the Ox Gym right now as well. Again, that's the only game I think that took place today in the auxiliary gym.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Birch and Lenore's girls playing over there right now. Winner of that will play the Gilbert girls in our final game of the night. Yeah, I kind of went in there when I got here this morning. I had time to kill, so I went back there, tried to take a couple shots, and after I saw the results, I said, let's just go back out here.
I've been there, done that.
The muscle memory just disappears,
yes.
Man. It is. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to keep playing golf. I said, I'm good enough at being bad at one sport.
Yeah, I love me some golf.
I tell you, if you want to set Coach May on fire, you can get under her skin sometimes. She'd be like, man, you shot 82? That's it? Start digging into Coach May about his golf score. Like 82, is that all you shot? Him and Kevin, man, they both think that they're the Jack Nicholson and Tiger Woods of golf or whatever. Oh, they asked me to come play with them. I was like,
Don't be McElroy. He just won, didn't he?
yeah, for real.
David McElroy. That sounds pretty good.
David McElroy. Yeah, that was me playing tennis.
Yeah.
I think I'm still the only player in Logan High history got thrown out of a match.
Are you serious?
I did. My 10th grade year, I got so mad. And God bless George Barker. He got me under control over the years, but I was a little hothead. And I was getting mad because I was losing a match I didn't feel like I should be losing. I hit 3 balls into the Guyandotte River. I smashed my racket on the court, and I started using a lot of wordy-girds on the court, things that were not nice, and he threw me out.
That's hilarious.
I did. I was like, how bad you got to be to get thrown out of a tennis match? Apparently this bad.
Yeah.
It's a 9-point game now with 1:23 to go. Yeah, my players used to ask me, they said, what would you do if we did that? I said, you wouldn't be here to try and do it again. I said, I can tell you that much. I said, I get how embarrassing I was now. I said, I think I embarrassed the opposing parents' teams the way I acted sometimes. Remember, I lost a regional tournament match, and at the end of my season, I got so mad I smashed my racket on the court and threw it in the trash can on the way off of it. You just heard parents upstairs go, oh my God. I was like, shut up. But, yeah, we just take some things too serious sometimes, and it doesn't make sense later on in life. But to something positive, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors once again for helping bring us the action and you the action from your homes here today from Mingo Central High School. Again, Markham Law Office, Kermit Weston Auto, Evans Auto Repair, Trailhead Bar and Grill, Wide Eye Care, the 1910 Steakhouse in downtown Logan, United Motorsports, Mountaineer Buildings, Starter Sports Bar and Grill, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, Chiefs Roadhouse, Logan Regional Medical Center, Logan Bank and Trust, A&H Supply, and 304 Motorsports Park. And thank all of you for everything you do in the community for us and for everybody. 9-point game here with 1:23 to go. It's Williamson trying to run out the clock. Logan maybe seeing their tournament come to an end here, as Williamson would be one of 3 teams to come out of pool play at 2-0. Chapmanville went 2-0 earlier today. Birch went to 2-0 with their win over Baileysville about an hour ago. Williamson with a thrilling win over Lenore earlier, now looking to go 2-0 here against Logan.
I'm gonna take you up on that offer, them chocolate.
I did. I said, man, me and Darryl, we've ate good today over here. They made the mistake whenever we came in. They said, you just come to us, tell us you're with D&D, get whatever you want. I was like, oh, you shouldn't have said that. I said, now if KJ was here, it'd be even worse.
Oh, yeah.
KJ would have backed up the truck. Just put it all in here.
I know we had to get Jameer to come up here to do a run for Darryl.
Yeah, he did.
I thought something was wrong. I'm like, what's going on? He said, I need a bottle of Pepsi. I'm like, what?
He did. He paid him $20 bringing Pepsi. And
I'm like, only you do.
I was like, you know what? Heck, I said, if you need Pepsi and I'm around, you just let me know.
Right.
I was like, I'll take that deal.
I told him, he's like, you know right. You know I will.
I was like, $20, $20.
Yeah. I'm with gas right now?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'll at least get you maybe out of Mingo County.
Maybe. You can make it the bus, Kurt.
Yeah. That's why I said I almost have to go to 2 gas stations to fill up now. I feel too bad when I fill it all up at once. I'm like, if I break it in half, it doesn't feel as bad.
That is 1,000% correct.
It's more. Gets another 2 on the inside. And Williamson going to be on their way to a 2-0 day here. Big for them as they'll knock off Logan and Lenore as a little baseline jumper falls there for Owen Browning. But now the Wolfpack just going to run out these final seconds. Well, maybe perhaps not, as Sanders comes up with a steal, just tucked it under his arm and took off like a running back, but they give him the foul call instead. It looked like Sanders was just going to take charge and just dive into the rim that time, but he got hit before he got there. said we've got the D&D girls coming up next, along with the Kermit girls. And it's been a game Darryl's been worried about today. Again, he's talked about, he's done his scouting evidently on the Kermit girls. So he's ready. He told me they won a barn burner yesterday, 8-5.
Yeah, he was telling me, he's like, we're evenly matched. I'm like, you going to lose sleep tonight?
You know it. You know it. Now final seconds tick away here as layup attempt will go at the horn for Bryson Moore. And Williamson wins at 36-25 here in our final boys game of the day. We're going to step aside for a break. And when we come back, it'll be time for girls basketball. We got 2 more on the way for you, so don't go anywhere as you're watching the D&D Sports Network here from Mingo Central High School. Welcome back, everybody, to the King and Queen of the Mountain Tournament here from Mingo Central High School. Chris Kidd, Coach David Jones, and now Coach Darryl McCoy down on the sideline getting set to get things tipped off here in our 9th of 10 games here today. As the D&D Hornets set to take on the Kermit Lady Blue Devils in our first girls contest of the day. Again, Coach Jones getting a different feel now after we saw the boys all day. Now we get to close with the ladies here this evening. We get to find out, will Coach McCoy survive the sideline? Position will be tipped into the back court, controlled by Bella Newsom. As Kermit take the opening tip. Again, both these teams said to have had strong defensive performances in their game yesterday.
I see Coach Darryl over there nervous.
I know. It is. It's on film, Coach. Let's find out. As they get it up ahead. J.C. Johnson, nice little flip over. She's able to find Shemaya Potts, now top of the key. That three rattles off as rebound fought for, and falling out of bounds with it is Charity Messer. I told him, I said, Coach, just another game, Coach. Just another game.
I told him I was going to kick him, get videos and see him kicked out. I was video the whole thing.
As I said, that's worthy of pay-per-view right there. Again, him and Justin Markham down there coaching. Kermit on the far side, again trying to come in here and knock off another club. Again, this D&D team, Darryl said they've only been together for a little bit of time, haven't played much together.
It's literally not even 3 months, I don't think.
That's hard to put together in a
sure
short amount of time. It's like you guys coaching the North-South game, trying to get all those guys used to each other in a short amount of time.
Yep.
That's all you can say, yep. It's been interesting.
It is.
Shemaya Potts drives in hard, and she'll take a blocking foul.
There's my wide receiver coach, Coach Sean Clark.
Out there officiating. Yeah, he's been hard at work today, man. I think it's 6th or 7th
for the
game.
last 2 days, he's been committed up here. But that's a great thing, man. Like I love that.
Nice entry pass, able to find the open person. Was able to put it in on the near side was Kinsley Lester. So she opens up the scoring here. 2-0 D&D Hornets. So on the left side, tough pass cross court is Hinkle able to get it over. Zoe Sturgill, and now she hits the deck, and we get a whistle and a tie-up. I'd say it's going to be one of the big things here tonight. Again, who can maybe the race to 20, possibly even 25 might be enough in this contest with these two teams.
Yep.
So like I said, both just because both are such good defensive squads. From what we've heard.
And you can tell, too.
Yes,
I might have to give Darryl his prop. Now I'm gonna give Justin his props. Nah, when it comes to this basketball stuff, Darryl knows his stuff. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't tell him that to his face. I can't.
It hurt your pride too much.
It hurts, big dog. It hurts. But he knows his stuff, man. He'd go to rambling off stuff. I'm like, God damn. He really do know stuff. I ain't gonna tell him.
That's what I said. You're that way with football. He's that way with basketball. I'm that way with tennis.
Yeah, it all match, So
that's what I said. We just got specialties in different areas.
Yes.
And I said, me with the rest of the sports, I know enough to be dangerous.
Yeah, right.
It's about as best as I can do. As Potts jumps in the passing lane. She comes up with another steal, charges in, and she'll draw the contact. She's been all over the place here in the first 4 minutes. And he said that most of these girls are from, I think 2 of them are from Warfield and the rest are from Phelps.
Okay, yeah.
Kind of an interesting conversion there.
Well, you got his daughter, Darryl's daughter, and her friends or whatever. They go and work out with Coach McCoy, Justin McCoy from at Phelps.
Okay.
And so it makes sense. I know that they was up there the other day, and they're always there working and stuff. But it's been a great little thing because My niece Aubrey, she wasn't your typical basketball, and she's came a long way. I've been so proud of her.
It is. We talked about that earlier today. How much fun it is to watch them come from nothing.
Oh God, yeah. Like she's taking it and starting to love it too. So it's pretty neat.
Yes, and that was the fun thing about coaching middle school and high school tennis, because I was there when they hit their first ball, all the way to seeing some of them win state championships and regional titles and stuff. So, it's fun. It's like a toy that you help build up into something even bigger later on, and it's a sense of accomplishment for yourself, but you love it more for them than anything.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Now Potts will cross the timeline as we're about 5 minutes deep here in this first half. 3-0 lead for the Lady Hornets. Over in the corner, ball gets deflected, knocked away, and a steal for Kaylin Hinkle, and then she'll get fouled after the play. Looks like just getting into the game as well is Aubrey Bryant. Inbound into the back court. Brinley Baisden brings it up, now able to get it back after the loose ball from Hinkle. Lob pass into the middle, and again, this is where things are going to get difficult, I think, on both sides tonight. We'll get a whistle and a foul on the floor, it appears.
Who was the nightcap now and again? Gilbert and
Gilbert will be playing the winner of Birch or Lenore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think they just concluded over in the auxiliary gym. We do see the Lenore girls down here.
So it must be them.
And they look happy, so they're just happy that they're going home. One of the two.
Like, thank goodness I get a break.
Oh, there were some seasons that were miserable on teams I had. We were just happy to get it over with.
I've been there, done that.
Yeah, honestly though, those seasons are sometimes the most fun seasons, just because if you know that you're building towards something and you're not quite there yet,
right?
It just takes the pressure off, because it's like we're working for this, working for that, and then you see the improvement, and hopefully you're able to pull off some wins. Yeah, the ones where you got the expectations on you, those are oftentimes the most miserable seasons.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Believe me, I know.
I did. We had 2 or 3 of those, and I was like, I just want this to end. It's like, I want to go back to stinking.
Yeah.
It's like, nobody cared when we stunk.
Like, nobody cared. They don't, trust me.
Driving in, nicely cut off that time. 3 from the wing. That one going to be too strong. Rebounded underneath, and a strong hit. As Shemaya Potts right there again, able to draw the contact, and she'll go back to the line. Again, that 3 knocked down a moment ago by Zoe Sturgill for the Lady Blue Devils. All even at 3 apiece, nearly halfway through this opening half. As we said, they'll have more games starting, I think, 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. And the girls' championship will be at 4 o'clock. The boys' championship will be at 5 o'clock. So whoever wins this game is going to be in great position moving forward with a 3rd win under their belt. Up ahead, that one gets tipped away. Now loose again, being fought for as Alyssa Messer tried to get it back for Kermit. Instead, Potts comes away with it. J.C. Johnson, she'll take it to her right, dishes off, corner jumper up for Bryant. That one falls off. Potts there again on the rebound, and she'll get fouled once again. You see Potts is really kind of the straw that stirs the drink somewhat with this team.
I'm going to brag on Aubrey there. I haven't got to see her lately, and that shot that she just shot right there, she could have never got that probably 3 months ago. I can tell the work she's put in. I was just excited.
Yeah, and I mean just the confidence to take that shot.
Yeah, dude, I love it.
I said, because a lot of times you don't trust yourself, and just seeing them take that shot.
That shot would have been over here. It was very calm, and it was an in and outer. It was them 50-50 balls.
Yeah. Potts making the second one. That'll be off to the right.
And Potts she has really surprised me too. I've never watched her play. I've seen things, but she can play. And her brother, I know her brother very well. Really good football player.
I was going to say the name sounded
His name was
familiar.
Robbie Potts.
Okay.
He played at Belfry, went back to Phelps, and finished out his high school career.
Oh, wow. That 3 going to be too strong from the right side, and that'll just leak out of bounds.
Now, she's going to be anything like her brother. Now, her brother's 6'4", 6'5".
Oh, Lord. Yeah, I'd have liked to have got some of that.
Yeah.
I
got all the speed, I think. But here's the thing. When you fast, your muscles hurt.
Yeah.
Them hamstrings and stuff.
I said, I say fast as if I know, but I thought, oh, yeah, this blazing Usain Bolt speed I got over here. About fall over on a light jog. There's Potts again, able to jump the passing lane.
Potts is very impressive, man.
Yeah, she's got good instincts.
Yes.
And that's what we talked about today at one point. You just can't teach instincts like that or intuitiveness like that.
You most definitely cannot teach instincts.
Yeah, you just have a feel for where the ball's going or what's going to happen, or you don't. Now we got a whistle out front.
I think it was moving screen.
You're trying to get a number here. Yeah, it looks like they are going to get 32, Kendall Gooseland, for the moving screen.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
And I feel like we saw some of these girls at the Williamson camp me and Tommy were at a couple of weeks ago announcing.
I guarantee it.
Yeah, so I looked at the names. I was like, some of these sound familiar. I've just reached that age where I'm like, I can't put 2 and 2 together completely, but I have a feeling.
Right, yeah.
At my age, a feeling's good enough. Strong drive here and nice finish by Brinley Baisden.
That's a nice take right there. Was that Baisden, you said?
Yep, Brinley Baisden. Strong take. She was at a tough angle there.
Yeah, that was nice.
I'll leave it at 5 apiece, past too tall as bodies collide just across midcourt. That'll give Kermit a chance to try and go down and take their first lead of this game. It's been a quick moving half. I don't know why I just said that. Of course, it's been a quick moving half where you have a running clock. But, yeah, I just kind of looked up. I was like, wow, we're already at 3.5 to go.
I really just looked up. I'm like, well, nice rebound there.
Good job over on the far side by Messer. Able to grab that for another opportunity, but it'll go over to the D&D Lady Hornets after a foul called. There's a couple substitutions now for Kermit.
And let everyone know we are not over this tournament.
Yeah. Very much so.
Yeah, we just streaming it.
I tell people all the time, I am not in charge. It's like, I said, you're the teacher, you're in the classroom. I know, I'm not in charge.
Right.
Being in charge is the worst thing ever. His Potts for 3. That one too strong. Johnson, nice rebound, puts it back up and in. It's 2:45 to go here in this first half. But, yeah, you know it just as well as I do, Coach. I said, you're the head coach. You do everything but coach most of the time.
Yes, every bit of it.
Oh.
Actually, I'm doing that now. I'm getting ready for the North-South game. I'm planning for our guys. They'll be at Marshall next week. So I'm planning times. It's a lot.
Yeah, it is. And a lot of people.
Bus times, getting stuff together, making sure they have their food, their drinks.
It is. It's so many little things that just take so much time that a lot of people don't see or think about. That putback almost in. Nicely done on the putback by Gooseland. She got the opportunity and she finishes. Yeah, because I told somebody, I said the happiest I was in coaching is when I was assistant coach.
Yeah, listen, I'm starting to feel that. You know, I love when I coached at University of Pikeville. I was, I was the head DB coach. Mm-hmm. But I loved it. I wasn't that head coach. Boy, whew, there's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff people don't see too. You know, that's the thing. I'm literally, my days is I'm at the field by 1, and I don't come home until about 9 at night, 8 or 9 o'clock at night.
I said it takes a lot to try and build a championship contender, and a lot of people don't see all the extra stuff. Like you said, they only see the Friday night or the game they come to. But, man, you got a lot of people out there working really hard for these kids and trying to help them out. Right there, Zoe Sturgill able to get the bucket, and she'll go to the line for an and one. Both sides starting to pick it up a little offensively here near the end of the half. As that rebound, a little unsure of it in the corner, but finally gobbling it up was Kinsley Lester. She'll give it off Johnson. Strong take and a reach-in foul going to be called on Brinley Baisden. Now we've reached that 2-minute mark. Again, 2 minutes. The end of each half. Clock will stop on fouls and free throws and out of bounds. Johnson, she's had a strong first half on the boards. Again, she's shown some good ability on her handle as well. I said she's tall as well, and that's what makes you so valuable in this sport. Oh, you got one of those little devices too. I see that.
Listen, he just got back from the fair, right? And
okay.
And so I gave him about $35 to go on, just to get your drink and stuff or whatever. I said, don't be getting no toys. he said, Dad, I can eat and drink when I get home. and he come back with all his toys. I was like, they overpriced down there, boy.
I tell you, man, they will out-thank you.
Listen, beyond
sometimes.
That, and he's got me. I took him to that darn thing for about 3 days now.
Oh yeah.
Today was the last day of it. It's kind of hot today, and he wanted to come up here with us and hang out. But he ready to go. After this game, we're gonna head to the house and get on his goat cart.
It cracks me up though whenever they sort of kind of out-thank you on
stuff.
Dude,
and literally low key, he really did, and I'm like, what in the world, like.
It's like, see, you know how to do stuff. Like you can't take out the garbage the other day. Give me a break.
I'm like, hey, go in there and clean your room up.
Didn't hear that.
He said, Dad, can I get some Robux?
Oh, is he blackmailing you?
I swear he does. Like every bit of it.
Hopefully they look back on that one day and be like, okay, he did love me.
Yeah.
He really did love me. That jumper off the heel of the rim. Now we got a tie up here with 1 minute to go in the half.
So they stop it for fouls and things?
Yeah, once it gets down to 2 minutes in each half, they'll start stopping it whenever it normally should.
Right.
I think unless it's just a complete blowout. If it's been 20 points or more, then they've kind of just let it go at that point. Yeah, this one looks like it's going to stay close throughout.
Yeah, Darryl was right. It's evenly matched, both of them.
Johnson had a good take, couldn't get it to fall. Rebounded by Parks. She'll put it up and in. So Riley Parks off the bench, and she picks up big bucket, and she was the one that was at that Williamson camp a couple weeks ago. So now this is the largest lead of the half for the Lady Hornets. That jumper off the mark. Fought for Maddie Brumfield. Gets it back out. Baisden charges in amongst the trees. He got the shot off but couldn't convert. Tries again. This time she's rejected. And there's too much size inside with Lester and Johnson down there. Now this one forced up on the near side. May have been deflected. McCoy tried to fire it in. Maybe the last look here for Kermit. And a whistle and a foul with 4.4 seconds. They may bring you
that's butter.
Yeah, I was going to say, got you a parting gift. Yeah, those are like stress relievers. So my kids at school have a lot of those. And they're kind of fun to play with. They're like, here, you want to try it? I'm like, of course. I said, no, I'm having to be around you all. What do you think's not stressful about
right,
this?
Exactly. My guys see me get these things with their little balls. They're like, Coach, why you got them all the time? Because of y'all.
Yeah, because I'm gonna punch one of you if you don't leave me alone.
This is my stress relief. This is how I woosah, guys. And they're like, let me see. I'm like, no, go on somewhere.
Find your own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like me, I'd have those moments sometimes in class this year. I'd just kind of walk out for a couple minutes and just be like, okay, let's not scream. Let's not go home with this. Let's just calm down and go back, and let's just get this period done. Lord, I'm one of those people, if I get mad, I just start saying anything to anybody.
Yeah. I get to that point.
Yeah, I think me and you are very, very chill individuals. But yeah, if you make us mad, it's gonna be tough.
And now at my age now, and I really am like chill, like it's really scary. But now, I tend to turn into that guy.
That's why I said everybody's got their limit.
Yes.
2 seconds left. Kermit may not get a shot off. Just did in the nick of time, but that's going to be too strong from Hinkle. And the half is here as the D&D Lady Hornets leading at 13-7 here at intermission. Coach and I will step aside for a break, and we'll be back for the start of the second half after this as you're watching the King and Queen of the Mountains tournament here on the D&D Sports Network. Start of half number 2 here in our 9th game out of 10 today, as the D&D Lady Hornets leading the Lady Blue Devils of Kermit 13-7. Chris Kidd, Coach David Jones, Darryl McCoy here tonight. There's a nice steal and layup right out of the gate as Charity Messer gets it. Now Kermit really starting to intensify their defense.
I love it. Coach is getting pumped up over. I love it. She got in at halftime, and I seen them over there going to work, man. And I like this. I love outcome like that because you got to strategize. It's a puzzle. I like it, like in football and stuff. I like the challenge.
It is. It's a lot more fun whenever you're able to, like you said, solve the puzzle, figure out what needs to be corrected. Those days where you're like, all right, I earned my money today.
Yep.
That jumper in from the near side from Hinkle, and all of a sudden 4 quick points out of the gate here for Kermit. Nice drive on the right side and taking it in and finishing. It's Lester. Boy, an offensive explosion here to start the 3rd quarter from these 2 defensive teams. Gets it back to a 4-point lead for the Lady Hornets. Far side Hinkle, she'll kick it over for Sturgill. She'll fire and hit a 3. That's her 2nd 3 of the game. Kermit, they have caught fire here to start this 2nd half. And they had 7 points at halftime, Coach. They've had 7 points in the first minute and 20 seconds of this quarter.
So, that way better than last time, wasn't it?
Yeah. Again, we've seen a couple of games like this. Like Lenore only had 3 points in the first half. Their boys came out, and they were just a different team.
Yes, sir.
So, again, this is creating quite the issue for the D&D side right now, trying to make adjustments to what Kermit did. It'll be D&D ball over on the far side. So inbound it to Johnson, had a little crease, lobs it up for Lester, gets in good position, can't hit on the shot. Rebound taken away, though, by Kermit. So Alyssa Messer up ahead, has it intercepted as Lester gets in, gives it back. Strong drive as bodies crash to the deck. Kendall Gooseland looked to be the one that took most of that punishment. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2, or now they're going to say out of bounds. Nope, now they're going to say free throws again. So again, while we have a moment, I'd like to thank our sponsors here tonight, helping us bring you the coverage. Markham Law Office, Kermit Weston Auto, Evans Auto Repair, Trailhead Bar and Grill, White Eye Care, the 1910 Steakhouse, United Motorsports, Mountaineer Buildings, Starter Sports Bar and Grill, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, Chiefs Roadhouse, Logan Regional Medical Center, Logan Bank and Trust, A&H Supply, and 304 Motorsports Park. That's a timeout called here by the D&D Hornets with 12:06 to go here in the 2nd half. They lead it by 3, and we'll be back here in just a moment as you're watching the King and Queen of the Mountains tournament here on the D&D Sports Network. .06 to go here in the 2nd half. This has been a tight one all the way through. D&D has led the entire way so far, but they've had their lead trimmed. But now trying to make a push here is Gooseland. Wow, big time connection underneath that time as she barreled into Hinkle, and Hinkle gets called for the blocking foul. Well, I tell you, Gooseland, she has spent more time on the floor than the mops here in this game. She's gone down 4 or 5 times really hard, but she's popped up every time. Now she'll go to the free throw line. And they held a 6-point lead at halftime. Kermit really made a push at the start of this quarter, but now D&D Lady Hornets starting to stabilize things. Both free throws will fall. Back to a 5-point lead. Now D&D will go with a lot of pressure in the backcourt up ahead. That one poked away, loose at midcourt. And here comes Kinsley Lester with it. Takes it in right side, no good. Gets it back, up, and this one in. And this now the largest lead of the game for the Lady Hornets, and that's going to draw a timeout from Kermit's side now with 10:51 to play as D&D leads at 21-14. We'll be back in just a moment as you're watching the King and Queens of the Mountains tournament here on the D&D Sports Network. D&D Lady Hornets pushed their lead out to the largest it's been of this game at 21-14 after Kermit had tied things up, and now hard hit at midcourt. Gooseland was right there and gliding in.
Coach is getting ready. Coach, he ready. He ready to say something. I'm ready. I'm ready for you, Darryl.
He's kept his cool so far.
He has.
I think he knows what we're up to
Listen, I'm definitely watching it. You be here tomorrow, right?
Uh-huh.
You better make sure we get that. If something happens now,
they get to the championship and he gets thrown out here.
Yeah, I'm ecstatic. That's when he said, I'm like, absolutely. Hold on, I'm on my way.
It's like, there's a chance you're going to do what now?
I said, so you're saying you're coaching.
It's like, I'm walking out of whatever I'm doing right now. I got to see this.
Yeah.
This one heaved up from the left side. Tough shot for Bella Newsom, wouldn't fall. Now here comes Johnson into the front court. J.C. Johnson, like I said, tall, athletic, able to handle the ball very well. Again, they've got themselves a lot of good athletes on this D&D club, as that one taken away from Potts after it was blocked. Now here comes another collision between Gooseland and Messer, but no whistle as the ball pops loose. Now McCoy comes away with it. Here comes Layla McCoy into the front court. She'll take it in, puts it up, no good, but there's Potts on the glass. She can't finish. And rebound fought for as once again they hit the deck. Man, there's going to be a lot of bruises on these young ladies after this game's over with, man. They have fought hard. We've got about 9 minutes to go now here in the second half. And like we said, we've got one more game coming your way tonight. Again, the Lenore Lady Rangers going to take on Gilbert Lady Pride in our last game here tonight. Get it into the backcourt. Again, D&D still applying pressure. Lob pass up ahead, and Aubrey Bryant with a steal. Good job by her jumping up and cutting off that passing lane. Front Johnson, she'll take it inside the free throw line. Good drive, couldn't finish. Rebound taken back by Kermit. Here comes Bella Newsom with it. She's getting rode up the floor by Potts, and you get a whistle finally. a substitution here for D&D as well as for Kermit. Looks like Hinkle checking back into the game. And also Gooseland checking back into the game. A couple of missed opportunities there for Kermit as rebound taken away by Lester. Like we said, this defensive battle, I think we said maybe a race to 20 or 25 could be enough in this game, and right now D&D right on the verge of it. They take a 9-point lead on that putback by Lester. Now Newsom on the left side forces one up, comes up short, and there's Gooseland on the rebound. Knocked away in the backcourt. It'll stay Lady Hornets ball. We're halfway through this second half. We said both coaches made great adjustments. Kermit did at halftime to be able to close the gap. D&D did once they saw this game get tied. Now can Kermit mount another rally? And there's a start to it as a steal by Baisden, and then she'll be fouled on the shots. That'll put her at the free throw line with 7:05 to go here in the second half. And while we have a moment, just want to thank our sponsors again for helping us bring you all the action here from Mingo Central High School. Markham Law Office, Kermit Weston Auto, Evans Auto Repair, Trailhead Bar and Grill, White Eye Care, the 1910 Restaurant, Steakhouse in downtown Logan, United Motorsports, Mountaineer Buildings, Starter Sports Bar and Grill, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, Chiefs Roadhouse, Logan Regional Medical Center, Logan Bank and Trust, A&H Supply, and 304 Motorsports Park. Lester looked like she came up a little gimpy after that, and she is limping. And she's been such a huge part of this game for D&D, but she's staying out there. She'll drive it into the corner, and the travel going to be called. Again, she couldn't quite keep her footing that time. Now it gives Kermit an opportunity, trailing by 8 after they split the free throws a moment ago. Got the head pass, trying to be chased down. Nicely done, fed over on the left side, but layup miss. Now gathered back, put up. That one won't fall for Hinkle, and now Gooseland on the rebound. And Gooseland, you'll never guess, Coach, where she ended up at. She's on the floor again. And I told you, though, you love that as a coach, someone that's willing to get down and dirty, fight for loose balls. He said, I do that now, I'll break something, but and you can see Gooseland, she just seems exhausted. I think she was talking about it with the official down there for the inbounds that tried to get it into Johnson, got knocked away, but it'll stay with the
Sean understands her because he got two little daughters, so he understands the compassion when it comes to that for sure.
No, that's great. Ooh, and yep, I was ready to say, I don't think she got in bounds. Gooseland said a foot out of bounds. And so Kermit will get it back here with 4:50 and counting. I feel like Kermit's going to make a run. It needs to start soon, and Sturgill almost got it started. That one rattled out. She's hit a couple of threes already in this game. You kind of felt like that one was going to go, but just rimmed out as Potts banks home a three, they call it. And that could be a devastating blow right there to Kermit's chances. Over into the corner. Sturgill works it out to Hinkle. 4:15 to go here in the second half. Nice split. Good drive and good finish.
That was a nice split, wasn't it?
That was Brinley Baisden.
Wow.
That was a heck of a job keeping her balance through all of that. And Potts, they're going to make the contested inbounds catch. Tries to feed it up top for Bryant. Too tall for her, and that'll go out of bounds. Back over to Kermit. Get a substitution in here for D&D. Brinley Lester into the contest. Now checking back in will be Kinsley Lester. Again, Kinsley Lester, she was favoring, it looked like, that left ankle a moment ago, but appears to be okay now as she comes back. Sometimes it's just the initial scare.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever that ankle rolls. We've all had it happen, and then it's okay, actually.
Yeah.
But, yeah, in that moment, it scares you to death. Oh, and right there.
That's a nice
touch.
pull-up.
That really was. That's a good discipline right there.
Yeah. That was really good defense by stopping him.
Parks with good defense in the backcourt is going to force that turnover. 28-17 now. D&D has started to leak out to a sizable lead, and Termit is going to stop the clock with 2:48 to go as they burn, I believe, their final timeout. We'll be back right after this as you're watching the King and Queen of the Mountains on the D&D Sports Network. .248 remaining here in this girls' contest, and D&D continues to pull away as Kinsley Lester banks one home, and it's now a 30-17 lead, and that'll be a travel. Yeah, there was one dribble taken there by Messer, and then about 3 steps before the next one. So now the Lady Hornets have it back with 2:36 to go. It's Potts looking to inbound, tough inbounds pass, but it finds Johnson. Lester will take it in on the left side, tries to feed it, now stolen away. Here comes Messer back inside. Charity Messer with a strong take, can't finish. Good contest there by Kinsley Lester. Now Potts gets across mid-court, high dribble, trying to get control of it, can't get it off the rim right, and there's Johnson on the cleanup. Looks like the D&D Lady Hornets are going to remain undefeated here in pool play. It's over left side. Nice finish by Sturgill. Kermit in desperation mode right now, trying to force turnovers however they can find them. This could possibly be one of them, but Potts, a lot of speed, able to catch up to it. Nice look underneath. Brindley Lester misses the first, but converts the second. Again, with Kermit having to be in desperation mode and gambling on defense, it's leading to a couple of easy opportunities now for the Lady Hornets. Minute 29 to go. You want to stick around for the last game, Coach, or are you out of here?
I'm going to be out of here. I got to go get ready. I got to go pack still. And
oh, okay.
I got to run up here to the school, or up to the football field up here and get some equipment for one of my guys that's playing in it and stuff. So I got to leave about 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow.
That's rough whenever you're out of school and you still got to get up at like 6.
What's worse is I'm going from a California king to a twin-size dorm bed.
No.
Yes.
That's the worst.
Oh, listen, I spoil myself when it comes to my bed now.
Yeah. You have to.
Yes.
You have to. It's the
like
one thing.
I may literally make a pilot in my car. I'm telling you.
I did. I did that the other day, bought me a new mattress and everything. I said, you know what, I'm spoiling myself.
Yeah.
You get me a nice one.
Oh, man, yes. I think a bed, you got to have a good bed. Like, you have to have a really, really good bed. And I figured that out after, playing pro ball and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was like, I got to get a great bed. And mine is one of those, like, sleep number beds.
Okay.
You make your imprint in it and
yeah,
stuff.
That's so cool. I've seen those, and I was like, man, so neat how far we've come with some of this stuff.
Right.
I was like, hell, I used to sleep on the floor.
Yeah.
Get another timeout called here with 1:01 to go. We'll be back with the conclusion right after this here on the D&D Sports Network. Back to action here. 1 minute to play in the second half as Johnson takes it on the right side. No good. Lester, though, cleans it up. And again, this was a game that Darryl said was going to be pretty evenly matched. It was for a long time in this game, but D&D, they just turned on the afterburners here in the second half. And that pulled away from Kermit. And that was after Kermit made a nice little run at them at the start of this second half. Inbound to Johnson. She'll charge in right side, and she'll finish this time. Great job by Johnson. Hard to believe this is a team that got held to just 8 points according to McCoy.
He was very nervous about this one.
There's Aubrey Bryant with a steal up ahead. Potts turned one way, turned back the other, gets it, and she'll lay it in. Again, now it's just a layup line here for the Lady Hornets in this final minute. Kermit likely with one last chance here to try and get some points on the board. We're down to 10 seconds to go. Friendly Baisden over far side. That one's going to get poked out of bounds. 7.3 seconds to go. And again, stay with us. We'll have one more game here tonight. Coming up next, it'll be the Gilbert girls against the Lenore girls. Sturgill's three rims off. Gooseland with the rebound, and that will do it. The D&D Lady Hornets stay undefeated and go to 3-0 as they knock off Kermit 40-21 here tonight in our 9th of 10 games. Well, Coach, thank you for coming and being a part of it. It was cool hanging out with you.
Anytime I get to hang out with my brother, I'm here, man. Every time. Next time, bring my food, man.
You tell me you're going to be there.
You spoiled me with that. I'm like, oh, my God.
I did. You tell me you're going to be there, man. I got you.
I definitely. You think I won't?
I did. Like I said, we do a Mingo Central football game. Yeah. I got your pregame meal this year.
Definitely there. Definitely. Most definitely.
Well, Coach, you go have a good evening and enjoy the finals tonight. We will too, and have yourself a good weekend, good trip too.
Yeah, man. I'm praying for just everybody get out of it safe and just enjoy the experience, man. I'm excited to be able to do it because I didn't get to play in, and I was in Kentucky, of course, and it's just a historical event. So I'm excited, man. And you'll be able to. Check out some interviews from the local guys that's around here. I'll be there, so I'll be representing D&D also with the media day. So you'll get to see some of our guys talk to Kovac and Ward and all them big dogs. So
that'll be great. And again, it's something you guys earned. You deserve it.
Yes,
enjoy it.
Appreciate it, brother.
Again tonight, 40-21. Kermit falls to the D&D Lady Hornets. And we'll step aside for a break and be back for our final contest after this, as you're watching the King and Queens of the Mountains here on the D&D Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody. Chris Kidd here with you. Darryl McCoy, Coach David Jones joining us for the last 2 games. Appreciate him coming in so Darryl could go down and coach his girls. As the D&D Lady Hornets end up winning it in their contest just moments ago, and now we head towards our final game of the evening. As it is going to be Lenore taking on Gilbert. Again, Lenore able to beat Birch in the game over in the auxiliary gym back at 5 o'clock in order to earn their spot into this contest. Out front, trying to get by is Addie Perry. She'll swing it over far side. Perry trying to penetrate in, looking into the corner. She tries to swing it into the corner, and it's going to hit the sideline, or the baseline, I should say, and that'll be out of bounds over to Gilbert. And for Lenore, you've got Addie Perry, Kylie Farley, Ariana Baisden, Kerrigan Holyfield, Jocelyn Baisden, Kenna Farley, Allie May, Kiera Savage, and Ava Hall on the roster. That jumper off the mark, rebound comes out long. We'll get to Gilbert here in just a moment with their roster as strong drive up the right side. Tough shot in the corner won't fall for Farley, and now we get a whistle on the far side. As you look at the Gilbert roster, you have Addison Van Adder, Kinley Grimmett, Presley Klein, Lindsey Roberts, Aubrey Smith, and Jersey Browning. Darryl didn't trust me too long with the camera. That was a good hustle by him. Again, seeing his girls off after their win here today. He'll rejoin us here on the broadcast here in just a moment. Looking for the first points of this final contest is Lenore over into the left corner. 3 on the way. That one too strong, and rebound comes down for the Lady Pride as they bring it across the timeline. Darryl, he took the toy away from me. It is. Honestly, watching me play with technology is like watching a toddler with knives. It's scary. Now up ahead, Addie Perry. Going there. Here's man-to-man defense for Gilbert. Into the left corner. Farley. Head fakes, and they're going to call her for a walk. I've seen both sides stay very patient on the offensive end so far, trying to feel the other team out. Now here's the victorious Coach Darryl McCoy back with us.
Tell you, I thought we was going to lose that one.
I tell you, your girls played amazing tonight. Justin and you guys did an awesome job in that game.
They played hard, man. Them girls probably have the least opportunity of anybody you'll see, and we're just right now feel we're getting the best out of all of them.
I told you, they played tremendous tonight. I mean, both inside, out, defense was outstanding.
Our bench come up big, when they got in there, they didn't mess up, they held their own and allowed us to give the starters breaks.
I told you, that little run they put on you guys at the start of the second half, that was a great adjustment you made after they made a good adjustment, too, at halftime.
Yeah, this Gilbert team, they're definitely the favorites to win this thing. They got 3 girls that don't go to school there. They brought 3 girls in. So, they're this group right here, they're definitely the clear favorites. But, yes, you play the game for a reason, don't you?
Absolutely. That's what I said. You just roll the ball out there and find out what it's like that day.
Yep.
So where does that put you guys as far as this tournament goes?
We're in the championship game now.
Okay. So
against the winner of this one.
Okay. So down to the final 3 now.
Yeah.
So Coach McCoy gets to enjoy the win and scout all at once here in this final contest.
Yep.
Yeah, like you said, with this Gilbert team, I said they got some big girls on the interior. They've got size. And I said it's going to be tough to try and find a way for Lenore to try and attack on the inside. They don't quite have the same size as what Gilbert does, but now a huge scrum underneath, and that's going to lead to a tie-up. This will give it over to Gilbert, holding a 1-0 lead. Again, it's been a slugfest defensively here for about the first 4.5 minutes.
Yeah, this will be this team. it's going to be a very tough team. I don't know this team can be beat. And the big thing is, with our team, our big advantage is we got so much size, and this team right here can match us with size.
I was impressed with your all's bigs. Again, Kinsley Lester, she had a great game.
Yeah, Kinsley, she just don't know how good she is right now. She's got a chance to be really, really good.
Yeah, it's J.C. Johnson. I was very impressed with her again, just how well she handles the ball for a tall girl.
J.C. she don't make mistakes. She's just so good. She very dependable, and I feel we got a point guard as good as anybody around in Shemai.
Yeah, she was all over the place in the first half.
Well, she got in foul trouble. We had to take her out. She had 4 fouls, and it put us in a spot. But good thing she wasn't in foul trouble when they started pressing us at the beginning of the second half.
Yeah.
And you got to think we're playing third graders too.
Really?
Yeah, we got Layla's a third grader, Aubrey's a 5th grader, Riley's a 5th grader.
Wow.
Yeah, Brindley, I think she's just 6th grader. So
that's incredible.
Yeah.
Like we said though earlier, it's what good coaching does.
Yeah. There you go.
And you all have done a phenomenal job. I said at this level, I think it's even more impressive because you're getting them right where they're trying to learn all these skills, and you have a way of maybe making or breaking them depending on how you do it. And you guys done an awesome job in a short amount of time. 2-1 as Lenore able to take the lead on that little floater. Now inside, Gilbert trying to answer. That one won't fall. Gathered back, going back up is Jersey Browning, and she'll be fouled.
Yeah, I don't know. I agree with that call there. Looks like a clean block to me. I can't be too hard, though. These 2 officials, they are really, really good.
Yeah, I was going to say, these guys have worked their tails off today.
They are. They don't make many mistakes. There's a few I'll disagree with them here and there, but overall, I don't know. We could ask for any better officials.
Yeah, so they've been really pleasant with us today, too, and really helpful with us. So I was telling even the guys now at the scorers table how much we appreciate everything they've done for us today and helping us be here. Foul on the rebound. And Gilbert's going to go right back to the free throw line. Good job that time. Fighting for position was Aubrey Smith. In this first half, almost halfway through. And if you're Lenore, you don't mind where things are at right now. Again, it's low scoring. Gilbert's not converting from the field the way they want to. Lenore's just got to find a burst of offense here to try and get them going. Second free throw from Smith. This one will fall, and Gilbert has the lead back at 3-2. Moore's going to try and attack quickly here as pass cross court.
Yeah, good job.
Presley Klein able to intercept that pass, and now get a turnover right back the other way.
Andrew Evans, man, he's doing a good job coaching both boys and girls, and like I told you, there ain't nobody that pours as much into his community as Andrew does.
Yeah, I talked to him a little bit down there, asking about the game against Birch that they won, and you could tell his voice is gone right now.
Oh, yeah.
He's put in a lot of hard work the last couple of days with both teams.
This little point guard right here for them, number 3.
Yeah, Addie Perry.
Yeah, she's going to be really good.
Yeah, she was at that camp in Williamson, and she was really impressive because she was undersized compared to a lot of the girls there, but she was so scrappy. And she's going to have to be extra scrappy here, 1-on-3, and over to the left side, easy layup for Klein, and that's going to draw a timeout from Lenore with 6:23 to go in the first half.
She's going to be really, really good. Addie is. You see Andrew Evans talking to his group right here. 5'2", that's good. At this point, for you to be that close.
You just want to be within striking distance.
That's it.
Again, get in striking distance, and then you try and see if you can make them make mistakes in pivotal moments. And that's why I like that timeout there by Coach Evans. Again, you start to sense the run coming a little bit, shut it down as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Try and stop the momentum as much as you can.
All right, thank you.
Right. Coach Jones. We was thinking about it. Later, Coach. Yeah, again, we appreciate Coach Jones coming up so that Coach McCoy could go down and coach his game. Now we get to witness Darryl get conned by his kids just like Coach Jones was earlier. Yeah, looking for some concession money right now. You know what? You get the win, you can get whatever you want at that point. Set to go back to action here. And I told him, Coach, I said, they win, they can get whatever they want, right?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. You lose, nah. You're going hungry.
You can go eat carrots for all I care.
Yeah, there you go. Wait till we get home. Yeah.
I said, I'm going to watch Darryl get conned by his kids, just like I saw Coach Jones get conned by his earlier. It's over into the corner, jumper up, and that one in.
That was a good play design out of the timeout. Andrew Evans, I mean, that makes you feel good as a coach when you draw something up and it works.
Yeah, that's something actually me and Coach Jones talked about as well. A nice entry pass there. As Kerrigan Holyfield had the jumper on the other end. Aubrey Smith with that finish. Now 7-4, Gilbert leads it. 5:40 remaining here in the first half. Holyfield, she was another one that was at that camp a few weeks ago. Again, Coach Andrew, he made sure that all of his girls were there for that camp. It was overwhelmed with Lenore girls. We'll stay here with the Lady Rangers. Holyfield looks to get it in, fires it deep. Into the game is Allie Mae. Dangerous right there, almost over and back. Good balance to stay there, but then the turnover happens nonetheless. Approaching 5 minutes to go here in this our 10th and final game of the day. Again, Darryl and I started at 10 o'clock this morning, going all the way into the evening with you here tonight. It's been a fun day of basketball.
It's been a very fun day, and I mean, this tournament, Eric Roberts and the folks here at this tournament has done such a fabulous job running this.
Oh, nice little floater there. Tough shot, able to rattle in for Addison Banatter.
Yeah, this team right here, man, they about beat us yesterday, this Lenore team. I think we beat them 26-22.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, is that 4 points or something like that?
They've battled their way all the way back here into this chance to try and get to the championship game. Right now, needing to try and find a bucket. As we said, if you're Lenore, you just want to try and stay close. Maybe you can find a run or two in this game, or a couple of minute spurts where you get the better of it, and all of a sudden you're right there at the end. Perry calls the play, trying to get it into Holyfield. She'll have to retreat into the corner, but pass gets away, and that'll be a turnover on Lenore. Like you said, the size and length of this Gilbert club just makes things extra difficult trying to fit into passing lanes. Now Browning will cross the timeline with it. Penetrates into the middle, over into the corner now. Good looking three on the way, but that one's going to be off the heel as Lindsey Roberts couldn't convert. Rebounded though by the Lady Pride. Going back to work, Kinley Grimmett feeds it off for Smith, drives in and had it partially knocked away on the way. Good defense that time. Looked like Savage maybe got a piece of it, as well as Jocelyn Baisden. Now bodies hit everywhere. Ball will stay here with Lenore as we approach 2:45 to go in the first half. And I tell you what, I hope you've got enough ice packs for that poor Gooseland girl. I said she was all over the floor in that game. I said she was diving for everything. I said she took several hard hits. I was like, man, I said I'd be down for a good month after this. And there's an offensive foul going to be called as Lindsey Roberts stuck her arm out and ran over top. Lenore defender that time, as we're down to 2:15 and counting now in the first half. Perry will take the inbound. Again, Lenore continuing to stay patient, willing to work some clock, trying to find the best look they can get. Again, winner of this game faces the D&D Lady Hornets in the championship game tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Up top pass tipped and taken away. Grimmett comes up with it after the tip from Browning. She'll drive in, try to circus shot to get it up and over, but couldn't. That'll be knocked out of bounds. And they'll say last touch by Lenore off of the block. Inbounding is Grimmett. Gets it in quickly into the corner for Browning. Nice little crossover there. Pull-up jumper, and she'll bury it. And she was another one that impressed at that camp in Williamson.
And here comes Perry. I'll tell you, the girl impressed me was that number 6 in maroon.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name, but she was highly impressive. The girl on Aubrey's team at number 6, she hit her butt one time and kept her dribble alive when she fell backwards, and she kept her dribble.
Yeah, a little Harlem Globetrotters action.
Yeah, a little curly Neal.
Three from the wing, and that one knocked down by Roberts. So now Gilbert starting to get some separation here at the end of this first half. They now lead it by 10.
I tell you, I like Perry. I like his forwards too. Number 14, big fan of hers for Lenore as well. Kerrigan Holyfield.
Oh yeah,
right there.
I think she was right into the finals of that knockout tournament they had at that camp for Lenore, and she may have won it now that I recall. We'll just say she won it.
No, she didn't win it.
Okay, so she was runner-up then.
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say, I knew that she was right down there at the end. I just couldn't remember who it was that
or
won.
I don't know. No, I ain't going to say that because I don't know whether she did or not, because I was thinking of the Queen of the Court champion.
Yeah. Nice move inside for Aubrey Smith. She's had a big first half here. So I think she's got half the points now for Gilbert. 16-4, 23 seconds left in the half. Got a whistle. And call a foul on the floor. Perhaps final look at a half here for Lenore's pass. Gets over the head of Holyfield. She's able to save it, but now it's a break opportunity for Gilbert. Coming the other way, and a whistle and a double dribble going to be called with 12.2 seconds left in the half. So Lenore dodges a bullet there. Now they'll get the final look, perhaps, of the half. We hit the final 10 seconds. Into the middle comes Perry, down to 5 seconds. She'll launch 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Smith will grab the rebound and just let the rest of the time run out. As Gilbert, strong defense here in the first half. They lead at 16-4 in this semifinal matchup to see who moves on to the championship tomorrow, to see who will be the king and queen of the mountains here on the D&D Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody, here on the D&D Sports Network as we are here for the final game on this Saturday at the King and Queen of the Mountains tournament here from Mingo Central High School. Chris Kidd, Darryl McCoy, Coach David Jones here today. And we'd like to thank our sponsors before we head to the second half here today, helping us bring you all 10 of these games live on the D&D Sports Network. Markham Law Office, Kermit Weston Auto, Evans Auto Repair, Trailhead Bar and Grill, White Eye Care, the 1910 Steakhouse in downtown Logan, United Motorsports, Mountaineer Buildings, Starters Sports Bar and Grill, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, Chiefs Roadhouse, Logan Regional Medical Center, Logan Bank and Trust, A&H Supply, and 304 Motorsports Park. And thank you guys so much for helping us get these games on the air today and being able to showcase these young men and young women. What has been a great day of basketball here from Mingo Central High School. Now Jersey Browning and Gilbert will open up with possession to start this second half, and they pick up right where they left off in the first half. Again, Lenore was right with Gilbert at 5-4 earlier in this half. Or earlier in the first half, but it's been a 13-0 run ever since then. And Gilbert, considered by many maybe the favorite in this tournament, looking to get into the finals. The D&D Lady Hornets are already in there after their 40-20 win over Kermit. Over left side, clean look for a three. That one rolls out though on Baisden. And rebound comes down to the Lady Pride. They'll rush into the front court. Browning, nice dish over right side, and it rattles through. That one hung perilously for a moment, but Presley Klein able to convert. Now they continue to widen the lead here at 20-4. Minute gone here in this third quarter, and now hard hit along the far side. Stay here with Lenore, it appears. And like Darryl said, we were talking about in the first half, again, Lenore done a great job of fighting back after losing their first game in this tournament to D&D all the way to this semifinal matchup. Right now they have run into a buzzsaw in this Gilbert club. On the far wing, trying to bring it back up top. Dump it into Holyfield at the right elbow. She's fighting for the ball along with Grimmett. Now another loose ball, another hard hit. Another body hits the deck. There's going to be more people on the ground than the UFC fights later tonight. And it finally concludes with Lenore owning possession of the basketball. 12:50 to go here in the contest. Brianna Baisden takes it to the top of the key. Tries to fight inside and has it stripped away. Jersey Browning once again there with the steal. Feeds it over left side, and Grimmett gets hammered on her way to the bucket. She'll likely go to the free throw line here. 12:25 remaining. As we said, they'll have a conclusion of these tournament games tomorrow. Started yesterday here from Mingo Central. And the boys will play all the way up to the championship tomorrow. Again, the girls' championship will be at 4 o'clock. Boys' championship will be at 5 o'clock. And 9 a.m. is when games will begin over here at Mingo Central. Second free throw rattles out. Ball tipped out long. And get another whistle, and this is going to be a travel called against Grimmett. Moore gets it back, trailing by 16 as Gilbert's defense has really shut them down after that jumper from Holyfield well back in the first half. Nice screen up top, helping free Perry as she'll take it to the left. Baisden being hounded out front. Again, just tenacious defense by this Gilbert ball club. Into the corner, Holyfield brings it back up front now. And the Lenore bench upset about something. I don't know if they wanted a call or what on the play, but now deflected into the corner, and great job by Smith. Able to go over and throw that off of Lenore to give the possession back to the Lady Pride. .45 and counting here in this second half. It's 3 from the left wing. That one slides out on Grimmett. Get a whistle and a foul on the floor here with 10:35. And now you get several sarcastic claps from the Lenore players after they felt like there should have been a foul on the other end a moment ago. We've seen the sarcastic clap several times today. It's good to see the youth is learning this one as well. Perry will cross the timeline. Grimmett all over here, causing a lot of disruptions. That ball pops loose. And they're going to say Grimmett touched it last. Browning rather did, fighting for the loose ball near the sideline. Gilbert's not let up on the defensive end at all in this game. Perry into the corner. Once again, Gilbert hands all over the place, helping knock that away from Holyfield. Holyfield will inbound underneath, trying to set something up on the post, and now it's Aubrey Smith's turn. Put the clamps down on the defensive side. He's checking back in. Will be Allie May for the Lady Rangers. Deep pass going to be intercepted, and now a clear run-out opportunity up the right side, and layup is good for Lindsey Roberts. Lenore tried to get the ball in deep. Pass just didn't have quite enough on it, and it leads to a turnover and 2, and now ball bounces right off the head. Kylie Farley looked like she was trying to get the pass. Now she will receive one. Swing it over. Farley hits the deck, and we get another whistle. 8:45 and counting now here in the second half. Right now it looks like Farley got shaken up a little bit. She was limping a little coming over to receive the inbounds. Holyfield has it stripped away. Jersey Browning once again on the steal, drives in, and she'll get hammered on the way to the bucket, and that'll send her to the free throw line. And this is what the D&D Lady Hornets are going to contend with tomorrow in the championship game. Very likely going to be Gilbert that's there to meet them. Lenore, they came out with a solid game plan as to what to try and do in this game. Shorten the game, try and look for good shots and possessions. Limit Gilbert's opportunities on the offensive end. But once Gilbert started to build the lead up to 10 and more, there just wasn't a whole lot left that Lenore could do to try and stay in that game plan. Now the lead to 23-4. It's an 18-0 run going back to the first half here for Gilbert. Perry able to split between a couple defenders, lobs it over far side. 3 on the way. That one off the back of the rim for Baisden. Taken away by Gilbert as here comes Smith back into the front court. Looks underneath and has it poked away. Nice defense there by Baisden. A substitution in here for Gilbert as Addison Benatter will check in. Again, only 6 girls dressed on the roster here for Gilbert, so a lot of Iron Woman basketball going on here for the Lady Pride. Is that 3 off the mark for Browning? Rebound taken away by Baisden. Almost lost it off her hip, and now it's stolen away by Browning, but it goes right over to Farley. As this will get left wing 3 on the way as Holyfield couldn't convert, and now we'll get a whistle. And ball will stay here with now, 6.5 minutes.
I'm trying to think. Lenore, I'm trying to see if I see the name on here. You talking about they got a pitcher that is a stud. I don't know if she plays basketball or not, but they got a softball pitcher that's really good.
Yeah, I was going to say, didn't we do a game with Lenore in the middle school a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, get closer and closer with remembering things sometimes. I'm going to be dangerous at some point. 3 falls for Lenore, and that ends the 18-0 run with 6:03 to go here in the second half.
23-7 is the timeout. So right now, as you sit here and look, this is just one of them. Well, real quick, let's go over sponsors real quick.
Oh, absolutely. Again, we'd like to thank our sponsors again here today. Markham Law Office, Kermit Weston Auto, Evans Auto Repair, Trailhead Bar and Grill, White Eye Care, the 1910 Steakhouse in downtown Logan, United Motorsports, Mountaineer Buildings, Starter Sports Bar and Grill, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, Chiefs Roadhouse, Logan Regional Medical Center, Logan Bank and Trust, A&H Supply, and 304 Motorsports Park.
Well, Chris, what you got going at 3 o'clock tomorrow?
I got 3 o'clock. I will be in Hurricane to probably pick up my mother, unfortunately.
Okay. I just took and going to do the games tomorrow. We're doing the final 3, 4, and 5. And
I tell you what, let me get back to you on that. I'll see if maybe I can swing something to try and get her a little bit earlier.
If you can, let me know.
I will. I'll message you. Yeah, I'll message you tonight once I talk to them. I started thinking, I was like, maybe I could pull this off a little bit quicker.
Yeah, I didn't. We didn't have plans on doing it, but listen, this tournament has been such a good tournament, and we hate to not see this thing out.
Absolutely.
No matter who the winners are. Like to see them get showcased, and I'm excited. To help them do it. This is their first year doing it, and they're wanting to continue to grow this. And when you got the biggest media outlet in the Cofields backing you, it's definitely a big help.
Absolutely. Like we said, they've been so good to us here this week and everything. I'm like you. I'd love to come back and finish this out tomorrow.
Yeah,
I do. I think I might be able to swing that now that I think about it. So
that's not bad. 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah,
they're an hour game.
If it was earlier,
if
it had been earlier, I don't think I could swing it. But I'm pretty sure I can talk. To them. They've been at the beach all week. They're probably ready to kill each other anyway.
Well, I'll tell you this: as tired as I've been, I don't think I would have come in here earlier. As much as I'd like to done it, I gotta sleep in at least today.
I told you got a game plan now.
Yeah.
You guys got to strategize.
We're definitely not going to sleep good tonight. We're going to lose a lot of sleep over this Gilbert team.
I told you, I said they're just so tough on the defensive side of the ball. Everything gets contested. And it felt like Lenore kind of had a plan coming out, trying to limit possessions, look for the best shot possible, try not to turn the ball over. But once it started to go downhill, it just really went downhill, almost Indiana Jones Temple of Doom style. So yeah, that's one of the things against this Gilbert club. You just got to be able to protect the ball. Try and limit their opportunities because they can hit you in the mouth in a hurry. That free throw bounces through for Venator.
Breaking news. Cavalier guard James Harden was arrested in Houston. Said unlawful carrying of a weapon. Listen, if you're in the NBA and you have all these millions of dollars, why are you so boneheaded to cover or to carry a gun around? You see it all the time. Yeah. What's the
Plexico
dude from Murray State?
Yeah, I know. Ja Morant.
Ja Morant. You got millions of dollars. Get you a bodyguard. Get you an Uber. Get you. Or don't put yourself in situations where you shouldn't be. If you're doing the right things, you didn't see Kobe Bryant go through that stuff, or Jordan, or
That's what I said. It's down there in Houston too. I thought at first you were going to mention places he likes to frequent.
Yeah,
in that area. I thought maybe something happened at one of those establishments.
No,
but I said that's always tough whenever you hear that stuff, and I said I'm not great with firearms, so I am one of those people that should not own one in that instance. But there's a lot of people that do a great job protecting and, making sure things are safe.
Yeah, I mean, it just blows my mind. You see this story all the time with NBA players. And, come on, guys, just put the weapons down.
I agree.
You're an NBA player. Let's not act like you're hard. You're living in a mansion somewhere. I mean, all cushy mansion, probably eating at Starbucks, and hell, he probably eats cake pops and and packing a pistol.
Like eating cake pops.
But you can just about bet if he's carrying a gun, that he's probably doing other illegal stuff that he would need a gun for. And, it's just, and I don't mean shooting people, but, you never know. I mean, he's probably in places he shouldn't be is what I'm saying.
That's what I said. That's why it's just easier when I stay at the house. I said I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
And someone broke into my place, I think they'd leave stuff. Just be like, you kind of need this cabinet, buddy. We're just going to let that go.
Oh, shoot. Oh, my God, man.
Sorry, guys. Again, we just noticed the sponsor list up there again. Like we said, it's been a long day, so we apologize for that.
Sorry, guys. I stepped away, man.
Yeah, we didn't even see that pop up. I think that was just for a few minutes, hopefully.
No, it had to be all day because we ain't put it up since halftime.
I was going to say, because it wasn't on whenever I was at halftime.
I hope it wasn't, but we do apologize, girls. We're a shorter producer. We've been here 12 hours, and
so like I said, hopefully everybody understands, and hopefully it wasn't on there for very long.
That's probably. And thing is I ain't got service to look at my phone.
Yeah, that's been one of the harder parts today.
And see the comment section telling us that. So.
Yeah, because we've had it go in and out a little bit, and it's just tougher up here on the mountain. That's it. Everybody goes through it, but it just makes our job a little bit tighter on us whenever we're trying to monitor all those things at once.
And Chris, he's done a great job covering the camera today. It's something he normally don't do, and I've had to step away several times and talk with the tournament people. And
that's one of the things a lot of people don't know. I mean, you're dealing with a lot of things, not just in the broadcast part of it. You're dealing with the financial and other things of it, and trying to get everything situated.
Yeah.
So you're just a Swiss Army knife over here in these type of tournaments. Me, I'm just dull blade at all times.
Yeah.
That one tipped away. Ava Hall into the game, able to grab that rebound. It's 1:28 remaining here as Gilbert going to be on their way to the finals tomorrow against the D&D Lady Hornets.
Yeah.
And Cinderella against Goliath tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, David versus Goliath, and them D&D Hornets, man, them girls are so resilient. I mean, obviously we're going in a very heavy underdog, but would it shock me if they pull it off? No. I mean, we got a great group of girls.
It is, and they've played hard to get all the way here to the final. A nice little dream run for them. They'll have to take on the favorites of this tournament tomorrow as Perry will be called for a push. 49.9 seconds to go. Maybe a little bit of a frustration foul as well. And you see the official talking with Perry a little bit because you saw her extend the arms, and right there, that's kind of a clear indication of just frustration over the situation.
Oh, yeah.
And right there, you saw Perry apologize to Brown again. Like I said, we've all been there where we've been upset and just mad over the outcome. And
yeah, listen, Addie Perry's a class act.
Yeah,
I mean,
she's a good kid.
Yeah.
So I love that she went over and said sorry after that. And good job by the official as well, taking time and just trying to smooth things out. Sometimes that's the best approach with everything. Just calm down. I said, because I've never met a person in my life whenever they said something evil to somebody else that the other person just agreed with them.
Yeah.
Well, you're an idiot. Well, I did not know. Dang, I'm so glad you told me.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, I'm sure that's probably not going to solve anything. But we all fall victim to
And
it.
right now we got a parent that is trying to go after an official. And good job by the tournament organizers to shut that down. And and listen, frustration. I mean, it goes. It floods over all the time, and
they did a good job of helping escort that gentleman over, and you see the girls are just going to let the time run out here for the final 20-some seconds. As Gilbert will win it 27-9 and move on to the championship game tomorrow at 4 o'clock.
And Chris, that's it for us today.
All right, buddy. I told you we had a long day, and I tell you what, I did just get good news. I can get her at noon tomorrow.
You can?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, there
so
we go.
I can be here.
Yeah, well, Chris, very thankful for that.
Oh, no problem,
man. We'll be back, guys, tomorrow at 3 o'clock. We'll finish this thing out with
let's do it.
With Eric and the crew here at the Queen King of the Mountain tournaments. And now I'll have to see. I don't know if I can get somebody up here. If not, you may have to go solo on my game.
Hey, that's all right, buddy. Like I said, I'll do my very best. I got some experience in today. Got my internship a little bit. So hopefully tomorrow I can do a better job on that. But I appreciate all the opportunities today, man. It was a fun day.
Real quick, let's thank our sponsors, as we want to thank Markham Law Office, Kermit Western Auto, Evans Auto Repair, Trailhead Bar and Grill, White Eye Care, 1910 Steakhouse, United Motorsports, Mountaineer Buildings, Starter Sports Bar and Grill, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, Chiefs Roadhouse, Logan Regional Medical Center, Quality Metal Roofing, A&H Supply, Logan Bank and Trust, and 304 Motorsports Park. Guys, for Chris Kidd, Darryl McCoy, D&D Sports Network, we're going to step aside and we'll see you tomorrow.